Welcome back. Today we're on the pedals of the Metro. Welcome back to the shop. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focused on getting the pedals in. So we're going to put the seat, steering wheel, pedal box back in, try and sort out the pedals and try and get the gear linkage in. There's a lot to do, but unfortunately we need to tidy the shop first because it's an absolute state. So let's get cracking with that.
Shut up and sit down.
So, as you can see, we cleaned the outside. Now we've got to empty the car so we can actually get into it. So cracking.
Shut up and sit down.
Right, so as you've seen, I've just cut the bottom, pretty much the bottom of the pedal off. It doesn't need to be extended by a lot, it just needs to be a bit more comfortable for when you're driving. So the brake pedal is the one we're starting off first, as it is obviously the most major component of the car. So it's pretty much a 20mm spacer. We're just going to tack in place now, tack the foot back to the bottom, and see how comfortable it is. We may have to make it more, we may have to shorten it, we don't know. Then we'll do the clutch and then we'll find in where we're ready to accelerate and then hopefully get onto the gear linkage.
Shut up and sit down.
So then, whilst I've been doing pedals, we'll get back to that in a minute, my brother's been turning the rear arms basically opposite, so driver's side is now the passenger side upside down and that. And I've sort of done this to the car. Slightly higher than it was before. It's not, it can't, unfortunately it can't stay like that. The front end is way too low, we're talking that much on the new front cross member, so unfortunately it can't stay like that. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to get a 50mm pack made for the top of the ball joint. So basically we'll turn everything back how it was, and we'll basically make a 50mm pack that sits on top of the ball joint, which then bolts in. So basically it'll screw onto the ball joint and then it'll bolt down onto the arm. So I think that's what we'll do. But it does it really fucking cool, like really cool. It's just too high because the front end's too low. So let's get back to them pedals. So then, I've done the pedals now. They're not welded all the way up. I'm going to probably take them off like the car and weld them all up. Whilst we're here then, we're going to try and put this gear linkage or the gear selector from the Corsa into this car. We may be making this hole a bit bigger, I'm unsure yet. I'm thinking that we may be cutting like a section of the tunnel light to get it in, because it is quite a big unit. I can make it smaller, but then obviously it's trying to remount it then in a way that we can actually use it. Apparently it just slides forward and it might come out, but I'm unsure. So we will see if we can put it in like this. We'll basically I'm going to slide underneath the car now and push it in. It doesn't look like I have to jack the car up because of how high it is. So let's get cracking.
Shut up and sit down.
So currently I seem to be having a lot of camera issues. I don't know if the camera's actually on its way out, I'm unsure. But I don't know if it actually caught me doing this. So basically all I've done is I basically opened the hole out a bit more because it was a bit tight, and basically put some all thread, welded it to the bottom of the car. Not decided how we're going to tunnel it in yet. We might actually like tunnel the back side, so it's basically like got an integral heat shield. Basically bend that and then maybe just come across and basically seal it. Unsure yet what I'm going to do. I will have to look into it. I'll probably get my stepdad to give us a hand with it. Pedals are in. Pedals are actually done. You can't really see them because unfortunately we're still on this gazebo, so the light's a bit poor today. But what we're going to do now is we're going to find where these linkages are underneath the car. So I'm going to take this wheel off so you can see what I'm doing and basically see if we can actually get them up to where they're meant to be. So let's get cracking. So, by the looks of it, I'm going to have to find a way to shorten gear cables. I know there's a way to do it without actually replacing them, so I'm going to look it up later and hopefully next weekend we can get gears. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tack the two top bolts in. I can't get to the other one, or I might be able to just about. Basically, going to tack them in. I think they're a little bit on the long side, but I prefer long than short. And basically these will be our ones to bolt in the brake box on. And we'll go from there, so let's get cracking. So, this video will be quite short. Me personally today, my head's scrambled, so this will be the end for today. I'm happy I've got the pedals in. They are very comfortable now. I've got to straighten the accelerator pedal up, but that's nothing too major. We've got the gear shifted into the right place, quite happy with that. Not happy with the cable, sadly, but I know there's a way to shorten them, but I'm unsure how to do it, so I will do some research and do them next weekend. As you've just seen, I've just been trying to fit this master cylinder basically to the other side. Doesn't seem to want to go, I don't know why, but I might have to sort of tweak it and knock it in with the hammer. I think it might have pushed out or something. It winds in perfectly fine, but I'm just unsure why I can't seem to get it. So we'll have to have a look at that next weekend, but apart from that, I'm dead happy with what we've achieved. I said I'm a bit irritated that I couldn't get everything done, but it'll be perfectly fine, I think. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Hit the like button, drop a comment, feel free to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.